Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, currently 11:40. I know what you're thinking, we're supposed to dash early. We were, but at work at 4:30 in the morning, one of the trucks broke down. We had to tow it from Maryland. It was a mess. It was just, I didn't get home till like almost 8. I'm like, there's no way we can dash early. So it's just another part of the challenge, you know, dealing with my actual job and whatnot. But today the goal is $271. That will put us back on track. Now it's a little up there, but hopefully the weather will help. It's been raining the last 3 days. I don't know what's up with this weather. But we have our first order here, and it's gonna be my first ever Ben & Jerry's. I've always avoided Ben & Jerry's because I figured there was ice cream, hard to carry and whatnot. But I saw the offer, it was like $11.25 for like 5 miles. And I was like, you know what? Why not? It can be my first ever Ben & Jerry's. We did my first ever Pizza Hut yesterday, so why not? It's 3 milkshakes. I put them in a bag, which I thought was kind of weird. But it's fine, easier to carry. She just said be careful, so I'm putting all these things around it so it doesn't move. But yeah, so hopefully we don't have any problems. It's only 11 minutes away. And I'm hyped. I mean, even though I'm extremely tired because I didn't get that much sleep, I feel like today's gonna be a good day, and maybe we won't hit all of $271, but I'm thinking we can do at least 200 no matter what. So that's the plan, but ideally we'll do 271. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we're still making our way over here to do the drop-off from Ben & Jerry's. And one thing that I wanted to address, I feel like I'm getting a lot of more subscribers that maybe don't know, or maybe I haven't said it, right? So I do have a job overnight, right? And a lot of people are like, well, when do you sleep and whatnot? Well, it's gonna sound bad, but it really isn't as bad as you think it is. So basically, we have a lot of downtime, okay? Like a lot of downtime. And there's like 4 of us that are supervisors. So we basically take turns sleeping. I mean, not the whole night, obviously. I mean, when you first get in, we do all the heavy lifting, we do all the work initially, and then throughout the night, it's a little more chill. So we kind of like go and watch, if that makes sense. So like, you know, for example, like I'll take, I don't know, like a 40-minute nap or whatever, and then the next person will take one afterwards, and it goes like that, right? And most of the nights are pretty chill. I mean, there's things we got to do sometimes when we have to visit special shopping centers, whenever they have like VIPs come in, or people that own the shopping centers are gonna be here the next day. We have to, you know, make sure everything's clean properly and whatnot. And most of the job is really being reactive to things that happened, like last night when the truck broke down at 4:30 in the morning in Maryland, like an hour and a half away from the shop, which is the worst thing that could happen, especially at that time, because not only did we have to, you know, get a separate crew out there to basically finish what they had left to do, but then we had to give them another truck so they can come back, and then one of us has to wait for the tow truck, and the tow trucks take forever, especially because, you know, they're not carrying a normal car, you know. I mean, we don't need like the heavy duty tow truck or anything, but we need like a decent one. I forgot what the name of it is. Well, it's definitely a flatbed for sure. But it took basically almost like an hour and a half for it just to even get there, and then they were an hour and a half away from the shop, you know. So basically anything that happens after 3:30 is never good. 3:30 is like the cutoff time for something bad to happen, then we can still come back and leave on time. But after like 3:30, if something happens, we already know we're leaving late, you know. But I think it offsets. Most nights we leave on time. If it snows, we'll still get paid because I'm salaried, you know. But there's days like yesterday where I worked till 8 in the morning, but I'm still getting paid the same, you know. So regardless, I think it works for me. I know it might not seem like I get a lot of sleep or anything, but I think I get decent enough sleep there. Even though I know it sounds bad saying that you sleep at your work and whatnot, and then I sleep at home, obviously. But yeah, so kind of wanted to throw that out there. And a lot of people are like, when do you sleep? Do you even sleep? I mean, I think I sleep enough, you know. Today I just feel really tired because yesterday was rough, you know. And the tow truck guy kept trying to talk to me. I was trying to just sleep on the way back, and I felt bad, you know. But then luckily somebody called him, so he was on the phone the entire time back. So I took like a solid hour nap on the way back with the tow truck. But yeah, I'm gonna have to turn on my defroster soon because it's getting really, really like what's the word? Like it's not foggy, but I need my defroster on basically because I can't see it. So I'm gonna have to do that off camera so it's not super loud. But anyways, we're 5 minutes away from the first drop off, so hopefully that answers some questions about when I sleep. But if not, just, you know, leave a comment or reply to it when I get to it. But I try to reply to everybody. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we get through the dropped off. It was 11:25 like it was shown. Then we got a 10-minute drive back here to the town center basically. Hopefully we get something along the way. And I don't know why I've been avoiding Ben & Jerry's for the past 2 years or 3 years, however long I've been dashing. I just, you know, typically, actually most of the orders that would give me were kind of bad, but there were a few in there that were good, and I guess I was just afraid for no reason really. Maybe I thought, oh, you know, his ice cream is gonna melt and whatnot. And there was a period where not this car, but my old dash car didn't have AC, so the summer was brutal. Let me leave it at that. But yeah. So now we're sitting at 11:25. Not too bad for our first order. And it's been raining the last 3 days. I don't know what's up with this weather, but it's been gloomy and rainy the last 3 days. And I would assume that would help us, you know, with more orders, but that really hasn't been the case. So we're just gonna do what we did yesterday, maximize our earnings. We're taking some good orders. We're gonna take almost everything really, unless you're gonna send me like 12 miles away for $6. I'm not doing that. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, as we were heading back to the town center like we normally do, we got this offer here from Sweet Leaf showing the thing a $9 payout. I think it was going like 5 miles. I'm only taking it really because of the cash flow. It's a nice cash flow, and it's also going to another of the Amazon buildings that I deliver to sometimes, you know, so there's always a possibility that it could be more. It's 5 or 6 items. I think the subtotal is like almost 60 or $70, so it's a pretty, you know, it's pretty high ticket, I think. So even if there isn't anything on top, I like the fact that we're doing something, because it's really slow today for whatever reason. Maybe there's a lot of dashers, I don't know, but definitely not as busy as it was yesterday. So let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off, and it went from $9 to $11.75. So we're sitting at $23 for the entire dash. Pretty good for 2 orders in. You know, now we're making our way back to the town center, but we are going to pass by Panera Bread. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of me talking about Panera Bread, but it's a really good deal. You get 3 months for free. How can you not take advantage? You know, so if you guys like free stuff, or like coffee or hot tea, a nice coffee too, I highly recommend it. You can go there every 2 hours. You just give me a phone number, and they'll give you the cup, or you can actually just place the order like online through their app, and you can just pick it up. But I mean, if all I'm getting is a drink, I can just ask for it when I get inside, you know. But yeah, and then you guys let me know what you think about this. Okay, I'm thinking of putting a community post, seeing if you guys would like to do a Q&A, live Q&A with me, obviously with me, once I hit 2,000 subscribers. Now right now we're sitting at like 1,650, I think, maybe. So we're basically almost there. What's 350 more? You know, once we do that, then you guys can ask me all the questions you guys want. You know, I mean, I'm pretty open about my life to begin with. So plus I share most of my day with you guys, since I spend it driving all the time. But anyways, it's currently 12:35, and we're not really getting anything worth taking. I'm getting a lot of like low paying orders from the same Indian restaurant, so I'm guessing they probably have like a line of bags waiting to get picked up, and they're not gonna get picked up for $325, $375, $475. And most of the people that order from that restaurant live far away and don't tip, so they're just never gonna get it. But anyways, let me make my way back to the town center. I'll probably put the community post once this video comes out, which will be Friday. So yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next one, guys. So we have our next order here. We just picked it up from Cafe Rio, and Cafe Rio is basically like right next to Panera Bread. So of course we went inside, got me an iced coffee today, because it's just an iced coffee kind of day for me. Got the food picked up. Now we're only about 6 minutes away. I'm not really expecting anything on top of the $6.25. Cafe Rio is not that expensive. I'm just glad the food was ready, because Cafe Rio really sucks in my area. I think I've only gone here maybe a couple of times, because every time I go there I end up on a signing. But I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and risk it, and the food was ready, so I guess it worked out in that end. But yeah, definitely a slower Thursday than I was expecting, but we're gonna make the best of it. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off here from Cafe Rio, and it actually became $6.75, so I was definitely surprised at those extra 50 cents. Then after doing that drop off, we got this order here from Chick-fil-A showing $7.25 for the payout, like 3.5 miles, I think. Jumped on it right away because it's a good order, and I think I can get in and out. The hardest part is the parking, but I'm pretty confident that with this rain, I think the drive-thru will definitely be full, but I don't think the inside will be full. So hopefully I'm right. We'll see you guys in a few. Alrighty guys, we're back on the road. We were basically in Chick-fil-A for maybe 30 seconds tops. I got a great parking spot. Everything worked out in my favor. Now we're back on the road, only 5 minutes away from the drop-off. Oh, one thing that I wanted to ask you guys, share with me, what's your favorite TV show, or what show are you currently watching that I should check out on either Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I have, which is a lot anyways. Plus, at work, we actually share passwords with each other. So, like, one guy has HBO Max, somebody else has Hulu, you know, so we're, you know, we got a great work environment, as you can tell. But yeah, so just share that with me. I would definitely love to check out some new shows. I watch a lot of TV, you know, either whether I'm at work or if I'm waiting between orders. So hopefully I haven't seen the show you're gonna mention, but if you have, maybe you'll rewatch it. Who knows? But yeah. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys. So we get the order dropped off from Chick-fil-A. I think it became $7.75, if I'm not mistaken. Then we were about to park in the town center when I got this order from Potbelly showing $6.25. I think like 2.5 miles. And it worked out because I was basically there already since the Potbelly is in the middle of the town center. But yeah, so now we're back on the road. We're only 5 minutes away and I haven't had any downtime. Like I haven't parked at all today, which is awesome. Hopefully we can, you know, keep that up. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order dropped off here from Potbelly. I think it became $7.75. So every single order has been more than what was shown, which is awesome. Then I got this order here, which kind of threw me off. It just said restaurant, didn't say what restaurant. And the instructions are kind of weird. Look, it says, I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick so you guys can see it. Up on arrival, pick up delivery check number 106 for Kylie J. Delivery check? That was kind of weird. I was like, am I delivering somebody's paycheck? Like, what's going on? So, and it didn't give me the name of the restaurant. It just says Reston. And I'm like, what the heck? Reston is the area that I dash in. So I was like, let me call and see what's up. So I call, and it's actually the Sweet Leaf. So I'm assuming they mean like the name of the customer is Kylie. And I don't know why they wrote it like that. Delivery check. Isn't that kind of weird? Delivery check. But anyways, it was showing 9.25. I think like 4, maybe 5 miles. I jumped on it because again, we're trying to minimize my downtime, and it's a nice cash for the order, and we were basically already there. My only question was which restaurant it was, because it could have been Founding Farmers, it could have been Matchbox, it could have been Sweet Leaf, you know. So yeah, the only way that I was able to figure out which one it was is by me calling. So I called and they were like, oh, thank you for calling Sweet Leaf, and then I hung up right away because I knew where I was going. But yeah, it's definitely annoying. I don't know why some restaurants show up like that. But yeah, so now we're pulling into the parking structure here. Hopefully the food is ready, or the check, whatever it is. I'm assuming it's the food and they just wrote it funny. But yeah, so we'll see you guys when we're back on the road. Alrighty, guys, so the food was ready here at Sweet Leaf. We just picked it up. We're about 8 minutes away now from the drop-off, and I just realized that we've had very minimal downtime. Like, I don't think I've parked. Have I parked? I don't remember. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that I've been active the entire time I've been online, which is awesome. You know, kind of shows that commitment that I have to hitting this goal. We are gonna hit it. I'm telling you. Come Sunday, we're gonna hit it. I'm not sure when we're gonna catch up, but it's gonna happen. You know. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the food dropped off. It actually became, I think, $10.75. It was going to a church. Luckily, the girl came out because all the doors were locked. So she just came out as I was about to call her, which worked out. Now we're making our way back to the town center. We're currently sitting at $56 for the entire dash. It's $155, so I think overall we're doing okay. It's not as busy as it was yesterday, but you know, we're doing what we can, what we have. So it is what it is. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we were almost back at the town center when I got this offer here from Chick-fil-A showing $6.25. I think like 2.5 miles maybe. This Chick-fil-A actually has like a pickup window on the outside, so I don't even have to go inside. So hopefully, you know, the food is ready, and hopefully there's somebody there, because sometimes the person that's at the window is the one putting the order together, so they're not always there. But I think it'll be fine. It's pretty much dead. I'm looking at Chick-fil-A right now. The drive-thru is empty, so we shouldn't do any waiting. I mean, in theory, but you never know. So hopefully the food is ready, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the food picked up from Chick-fil-A, and you know, it's really annoying when like employees know you're like a DoorDash driver and they just flat out ignore you. Now, I don't really have that problem at Chick-fil-A, but today, yo, like, if I didn't say hello, excuse me, like literally, they would have just kept on walking by me. And at first I was like, maybe they're busy, maybe they don't see me. And then I was like, wait, they're just literally ignoring me. So I had to like basically say, hey, I'm picking up for so-and-so. And they were like, oh, sorry, we didn't see you. Really? You didn't see me? I'm not a small dude, you know? I'm not easy to miss, you know? So I never had that problem at Chick-fil-A before, so maybe they're just having a bad day. I don't know. That's more of a McDonald's thing. McDonald's employees must train on how to avoid people, how to avoid making eye contact, how to see through you, you know? Anyways, we're only 2 minutes away from the drop-off. We'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order from Chick-fil-A dropped off, then we were making it to the town center. We were parking. I was like, finally, it's happening, you know? And then we got this order here from the Madeleine showing $7.50. A couple of items. I want to say 4.5 miles maybe. And I jumped on it simply because we want to stay active. It's basically now between 2 and 5. It's 2:20 in the afternoon, so we're basically in the slow times and we need to be active. So like, you know what? Why not? The food was ready. So now we're back on the road, only 7 minutes away. And yeah, like I said, you know, we're gonna take smart orders. It still makes sense, miles to the payout, and it could always be more. So hopefully we get more orders on the way back. We'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty, guys, so we get the order dropped off, and this was a weird one. The guy showed up with like a bathrobe, but he didn't close the bathrobe, so it was like a lot going on that I did not want to see. It wasn't a handed to me, it was a leave on my door, but it's raining, so he came out to greet me, which is not a problem if he was wearing clothes. Now, I didn't look, or I tried not to, but it's just not cool, you know. I don't know how else to describe it. Like I feel like, why? You know I'm coming. You see me in the GPS, you see me in the app. There's plenty of time for you to at least close the bathroom. I'm just saying. Anyways, the order became $9, and then after that, we got this order here from Chipotle, $7.75. I think it was going maybe 4 miles. I forgot, to be honest. I just saw $7.75, and I saw that it wasn't a crazy amount of miles. Jumped on that. But yeah, that last drop off, not cool, dude. Not cool. Anyways, let me get this picked up, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the food picked up. It was ready at Chipotle. Now we only have a 4-minute drive to the drop off, which is awesome. Currently $2.43, and assuming there isn't anything on top, we're going to be almost at like $80, but I think there's going to be a little bit on top. I have a feeling, you know. So I think we're going to be at least 80 plus, which is awesome. So we'll see you guys when we're back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. I think it stayed at whatever it said, $7.75, I think is what it was. And then we got this order right away from Chipotle. I think it's like $6.50, 3.5 miles. Most of those miles are from me to Chipotle to begin with, so we jumped on that right away. Hopefully it's ready. It's currently $2.54, and we're sitting at $79. So I think we're doing, you know, pretty decent considering how late we started at 11:30, I think. So yeah, so anyways, let me get this picked up, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, so we get the order dropped off. It stayed at $6.50, which I kind of expected because it was just one burrito. And when we were driving there, I got a text from the manager from Potbelly saying, hey, we have a delivery for 5 o'clock with a $20 tip. Do you want to do it? I'm like, say less. She said, just be here by 4:30, so we'll be there by 4:30, so we can go ahead and take that. And as we were driving back here to the town center, I got this order from Taco Bell, $11. I think it's 4 miles. I'm taking it because it's 3 o'clock. I know it's gonna be slow, and I think at least one of those miles is for me to the Taco Bell. So, and I'm pretty sure there's tips on these orders. They're just, you know, not the highest paying orders, but you never know. And the drop-offs are basically right next to the town center, so it's perfect. That way I don't have any dead miles, you know. So we're only about 2 minutes away from Taco Bell. I have a feeling the food will be ready, but we'll see. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got both orders picked out. They were both ready. So again, we're having a fantastic day, and I'm honestly getting a little bit tired. Like I really want to take a small break just to get some food, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I know it's gonna slow down at some point, you know. So I'm gonna just ride this wave as long as it lasts, because I know at some point it's gonna stop. And I think after this order, we're gonna be almost at $100. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with myself. I think I've done what I can, you know, to stay active. I think we've done a decent amount of deliveries. Let me see here what it says on the driver utility app. We've done already 10 orders, not including these. So after this will be 12 orders. There's days when all I do is 12 orders. That's insane. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys back on the... Alrighty, guys, so we just got both orders dropped off, and the second one was actually paying $7.50, so it ended up being $12.50. So not too bad, not too bad. Now we're sitting at $98. Pretty good, I'd say. And have you guys been noticing this? So when I edit the videos, I go to my earnings, but for some reason they're like way out of order, you know. So before it would be like whatever order I delivered, it was in order, so it was a lot easier to edit, especially if I go back to the same restaurants multiple times during the day, you know. But as of late, it's all jumbled up. Like sometimes my first order is at the end or like in the middle somewhere, so it makes it kind of hard if I go to the same restaurant and I don't say the total out loud in the camera or something, then I'm just hoping and praying it all adds up at the end, you know. So have you guys been noticing that? I don't know if that's like a new thing, or I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what I've noticed as of maybe the last couple of days. All the orders, or like the computer orders, are like out of order in your earnings. Did that make sense? Hopefully I explained that properly. But it looks like we're finally getting here to the town center to actually park, because I'm getting a bunch of no-tip McDonald's and we're not doing those. It's 3:30 right now, so yeah, we've been busy for basically the entire time I've been online, which is insane. So I haven't really been saying much other than like, hey, we got this order, hey, we dropped the order off here. So I'm waving another Dasher. But yeah, so apologies for that, you know, not too much commentary today, but it's just been crazy hectic, crazy busy, which is a good thing. Obviously, we want to hit the goal. The goal today is $271, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm not. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about yesterday's video. I tried a new font for my totals and stuff. I just liked it better. You know, I think it gives me like GTA vibes. I feel like that's the same font. I mean, they don't call it GTA, but you know, that's kind of like what it reminds me of. But yeah, we're finally parked. Woo! What a day. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I just got this bad boy here from Amazon. Oh, look at that, another order. We're gonna take it. Chipotle, 1 mile, no, one item, 2.9 miles, $6.25. Let me take a screenshot. But this right here, it's a 50,000. What do they call it? The 50,000 AH battery. Like, it has a lot. You know, look at that. This is thick. It has a little handle, so you can knock somebody out with this thing. Now, the biggest flaw, in my opinion, of my car is that it only has one port for you to plug in, like the cigarette thing to charge your phone. Now, I got a lot of electronics in my car. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So I'm gonna have to stop this real quick, because I don't think I can do the camera the other way, but 1 sec. As you guys can see, it's a little bit dusty in here, but we're watching Pedro's video right there. So I have that charging. Oh yeah, I dropped it, which really sucks. So I have my phone, then I have my dash cam, which is right here, so you guys can see that. You know, so then I have my iPhone from work. So this bad boy right here is powering my phone, this, and then the phone that I'm currently recording with, which you guys can't see obviously, and then my phone from work sometimes. It's my backpack. We don't have any water. Actually, I do have water. I have water here in the back. You guys can see. Oh, it fell. There it is. It's a little bit dirty. We gotta vacuum. But anyways, as you guys can see here, and this is where I put my camera. Whoop, real quick. Let me go ahead and fold this down. But yeah, so basically, that's why I bought this thing, because I had another extender before that had like multiple outlets, and then like blew a fuse, and I don't want to blow the only thing I have in my car, which is why I bought this thing. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. It has multiple ports. I'm gonna put the link if you guys are interested. It's a little bit pricey, but totally worth it. You can probably knock somebody out with that thing too, to be honest. And it does have a flashlight, which is kind of random. But yeah, so let me go to Chipotle and see if the food is ready, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, after the little brief car tour, you know, of my car, we went to Chipotle. The food was ready. We just dropped it off. It stayed at $6.25. Now we're sitting at $104 with 25 cents for the entire dash. It's $3.45. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the town center and just take a quick little break. I'm pretty hungry right now, and we need to be back there by 4:30 to pick up the order from Potbelly. So I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we took the small break, we ate some food real quick. We just picked up the order from Potbelly. It's fairly small, going to an office building here, only 11 minutes away, and we got $20 in cash. Let's go. So hopefully after dropping this off, we can just, you know, get more orders, and we'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty guys, so we got the order from Potbelly dropped off, no issues. Then we were coming back to the town center. I got this order here from Total Wine showing a $23.12 payout. I think it's 10 items, almost 10 miles. I looked at the items, and it's just 2 different types of wines, but one they ordered 4, the other one is 6. I'm hoping they have it, because last time I had an issue, well, not last time, like a while ago, I had an issue where I think they ordered 3 bottles, but there was only 2, but I couldn't cancel just the one. It would ask me to cancel the entire thing, which made no sense. So hopefully it's there and we have no issues. But yeah, $23.12. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it's always something. It's always something on Total Wine. So I get there, and the first bottle that I need is only 2, right? But luckily I was able to only put, they had 2 out of 4. And the other one, we had all 6 bottles, so no biggie. So maybe something changed, or maybe last time I did something wrong. I don't know, but I remember clearly the last time I couldn't put that we had a fewer amounts of something. I don't know. But now we're 16 minutes away. It's currently 5. 15. So we spent some time in there, but that's okay. We were looking for the bottles, and then eventually that girl realized I didn't have any more, so it's okay, no big deal. Now we got 15 minutes. Let's go make this money. Alrighty, guys, we could do it dropped off. The guy was super understanding that we didn't have the extra bottle, so the wife, she was kind of upset, I'm not gonna lie. But scanned the ID, no issues with the app. And yep, we had a $7.50, I think, base pay, and the rest was all tip. So not too bad. It's currently 5:30. I'm right next to Mookie's, so I'm kind of hoping we get something either from Mookie's or from the Fintai all the way up here. But who knows? Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, after finally making it back towards, like, you know, my neck of the woods, we got this offer here from Pollo Peru, which is the place I went to eat yesterday that absolutely sucked. But people like ordering from there, so I'm gonna give it to them. $6.50. I think it was going maybe 3 miles tops. 7 items is a pretty big bag, so maybe we'll get more on top. Who knows? But we should be there right around 5:55. It's 5:51 right now, so it all depends on this light that takes forever. So hopefully we get lucky. But yeah, I'm just glad that we got an order, and hopefully their food is good because my food sucked yesterday. But maybe it just got unlucky. Who knows? Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we could do it dropped off. It became $7.50, and now we're near Fintai, so I'm really hoping we get one from them. They did give me one offer, but it was going 15 miles for $11, so we're not gonna do that. Currently 6 o'clock on the dot, so I think it definitely slowed down a little bit. I think yesterday was a little bit busier, so I'm really hoping we can at least do 200, and then, you know, we'll deal with tomorrow. Tomorrow's tomorrow, and I'm gonna try and come out as early as possible. I am off tomorrow from my normal job, so we might dash longer, you know, so we'll see what happens. But as of right now, we're just waiting for another order. We'll see you guys on the next, guys. So I'm getting a lot of what I'm gonna call high-mileage orders, you know, high mileage orders with very little pay. So when this one came along from Chipotle, $7, 3.5 miles, jumped on it right away. It's not my usual Chipotle, but that's okay. Again, you know, beggars can't be choosers right now. We're running out of time. We got about an hour and a half left, and we're only sitting around like 155, I think. So after this, we'll be at least in the 160s, assuming that I'm doing my mental math correct. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna do it from Chipotle dropped off, and I'm not gonna lie, I got like really weird vibes from the guy. For one, it was to leave on my door, yet he was standing outside. I asked him to verify the name. He did verify the name, right? So when I went to complete it, I mean, I took a photo anyways. I don't think he saw me, but I was slick, you know. I was like, bah, like a little ninja. He only tipped $1, and the rest was all base pay. But I mean, I'm not saying that's an indicator, but you know, I don't know. Anyways, now I'm trying to get back to the town center. I'm getting a lot of orders. Like, again, like, these are going so far, way out of my area. I don't understand why some customers are allowed to order from like 2 areas. You know, like this. I should have taken a screenshot. I didn't. But this is going 2 zones away. How can they order from 2 zones away? That makes no sense. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, after making it back to the town center, we got this order here from North Italia, a $7 payout. We just dropped it off. I think it was going less than a mile. And you know what I've realized? This rain right now is bringing out all these non-tippers. Like, I'm telling you, like, some of the orders we're getting right now, trash, absolutely trash. So, I mean, again, we're not gonna take someone their food if they didn't tip. Especially right now that it's raining. Like, come on, you know it's raining. You know clearly you don't want to go out and get the food yourself, so you could at least tip, you know. Anyways, let me park here. Currently 6:30, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we just accepted our next order here from Total Wine, showing an $11.75 payout. I think it's 8 items, maybe 4 miles, maybe a little bit more. I have the worst memory. Like, I just saw it on the screen and I already forgot. I just remember the payout and the items, but I forgot about the miles. But it must have been good if I accepted, you know. Anyways, I'm so happy that I chose to challenge myself this week by hitting 1,500. I haven't hit 1,500 in forever, and I know that I'm gonna do it. I know it might not look like it right now, but come Sunday, mark my words, we are gonna hit $1,500 this week. We're gonna make that happen, and then maybe next week we'll do 1,800, and maybe we'll do 2,000. I don't know. I'm fired up right now. I'm hyped. I don't know why. I think you know, after doing this for so long, every single day, it can be kind of hard to stay motivated. You know, sometimes you're just going through the motions, and that's normal. You know, completely normal. So you guys should challenge yourselves. Whatever number you want to do, go ahead. Unless, of course, your butt soda and you have like a 3,000, you know, what's it called, challenge that you want to do, which is insane, by the way. But I mean, he's a beast, you know, props to him. It takes a lot of dedication. You got to be smart, you know, and a lot of like, you know, you gotta have the willpower, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think DoorDash drivers, Uber Eats drivers, whatever platform you drive for. I think it takes a special kind of person to do this in the long term, even on part-time, because nobody's forcing you. No one's telling you, yo, take these orders. And DoorDash is always changing the verbiage and always kind of like being like, passive aggressive, but they're like, oh, are you sure you don't want to take this order? We're gonna put you on pause or whatever. And they're always gonna play those games, and I feel like a lot of new drivers don't know any better, so they're like, I should take this order even though you didn't want to, probably. But you hear that for everybody. I feel like anyone that has a platform like this, like mine, you should do it to teach other people, especially new drivers. Like, don't be taking none of these low tip orders. You don't gotta take any order. The acceptance rating doesn't matter, and I get it. There are smaller markets where you want to be able to schedule and dash now. I understand all that, but in the overall, I think it doesn't matter. But anyways, we just got here to Total Wine. Let me get this shot for it, and we'll see you guys hopefully in a few minutes. Alrighty guys, we're back in the car. As you can see, we found everything in maybe 4 minutes or less. I've actually been to this lady's house many times. She used to be so mean initially. Now she's like always asking like, how am I doing, all these things. But yeah, we're only 7 minutes away, so that's good. I think if I'm lucky, I might be able to do 2 more orders, so I don't think we're gonna hit 200, but it's gonna be pretty close. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we got the order dropped off, no issues. Then I was basically driving towards my job because I was like, man, I really doubt we're gonna get one. But we got this one right here from Pho Tea Break and Boba, 725. I think it's like 4 miles. But yeah, the food was ready, so I think after this we'll be almost at 190, hopefully more. And then if we get really lucky, we might be able to do 1 more, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, so overall I'm still happy with the way the day went, considering we started dashing a little bit later than we did yesterday. But yeah, so it is what it is. But I'm telling you guys, we're gonna hit 1500. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off from Pho Tea Break and Boba. It was just the 725 or whatever it was showing. I forgot what it was. But we're gonna finish today's dash at $187 with 87 cents. Well below the goal of $271. I get that, but again, tomorrow we won't have a time limitation, and I'm gonna do my very best to make sure we're out here bright and early. I don't want to say I'm gonna dash the whole day, but I might have to. We gotta get back on track. I really want to hit $1,500 this week. I don't know if you guys can tell yet, but anyways, today's numbers, I think they're pretty good. We did 20 orders. That's pretty good. Our active time, I think, was awesome. I mean, we were active 5 hours and 1 minute out of a 6 hour and 42 minute shift, which I think, again, awesome. Yeah, look at our hourly wage. I mean, $28 an hour. I mean, obviously you gotta take out the gas, a little wear and tear, but overall way above at least $25 plus. So anyways, I'm gonna put up all my numbers here for the entire week. We are sitting at, let's see, $601, and we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can we do this, guys? I think so. I really do. Maybe you guys think I'm crazy. I don't know, but I got a feeling that we'll get it done. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along on today's dash. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Peace.